Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Today with the second part of assembling the big Disney castle from Mould. Model number is 13132. Over 8,000 pieces, 8,388 pieces. We have two instruction booklets. We are still here in number 1. And they are totally massive here, extremely. The first step brought us here so far. The main entrance. These are 4 base plates connected with a lot of plates. Here the main entrance, the first side. It's really heavy. The next side with some tiles, and here you can watch in stairs. A knight, we have 4 of the knights here, some pillars, a big standing clock, here some flowers. A table there. It's amazing, this set. And here is the other side. Okay. So the quality is amazingly good. It's Mould King, so no problems. Everything is fine. The clutch power is very, very good. I had no problems. The only problem is the weight and the size of this thing here. This is an absolute monster. Okay, here lies building step 9 ahead of us. Some bricks, some panels, some tiles. And here the rest of 9, the smaller pieces. So I'm happy that I can assemble it further. I hope you enjoy the video. And please watch part 1 because it's worth it. It's really amazing. So building step 9 begins with this nice portal here, the entrance or the backtrance, I don't know if this is entry and this is exit or both, we don't know. Who knows? Perhaps Cinderella, but not the Brick Freak. Okay, 2 smaller arches, a bigger arch, stable, 2 pillars here in nicely white. The only thing I don't like it this year, this looks a little bit awkward for me. Another pillar, a 2x2 pillar would be nicer than this here, but okay, it is what it is. But this is so far sturdy. Here is still a blade missing. I believe in the next step I will insert this 2x2 blade here, and then the entrance is nearly finished. So the entrance has grown in height. So that's nice here, the flexible sticks from mostly the Technicars often have. And some tiles here. And here a 2x10 brick that's connected with the rest of the construction. So this is a massive and solid entrance now. Here we have a nicely dark blue 2x4 tile. And that are nearly half of the pieces from this building step. The other half will go into more entrance, more front of this building. Nicely. So, progress. More tiles, modified tiles with studs. 2 shields with 2 stickers. And some more bricks. Windows, masonry bricks. These panel hollow bricks. And a 5x5 panel here and 1 row of bricks. So I believe when I look at the pieces, I don't know if I finish this here first or is the next progress here on this side, but I believe I will finish this tower here, give him a little bit more height. We will see. But now it really starts to look like a castle. So I found a mistake in the instructions. You see 2 big panels, then here the 2x5 and the 3x5, and I have to use 3x5, 2x3, 2x5 and 2 of the long panels. And suddenly behind this panel there is a brick, and there. But they are not here. So from this here, from the 2x5, I have 1 left, but for here it's missing. So I go into the cellar and take 5 light bluish gray bricks to connect there. But that's really a pity that they forgot it in the instructions and give me only 1 of the pieces I need. First mistake in the instructions. Can happen. So step 9 is finished. The wall has grown. Got the masonry bricks here. I thought it would be very nicer if the whole walls would be made with masonry bricks, but that will be too heavy and too much, I believe. So they save a lot of weight with these panels and bricks, because if you brick build the walls here with masonry bricks, it would be 300, 400, 500, 600 pieces more and a lot of weight more. So okay, this part here is missing behind this. It doesn't matter. Here is one. This one, one is over. You can build it here because they are not in the instructions, and I don't know. The other here, first I thought I go into the cellar and get 5 bricks, and then I seen that this blade here, the white blade, is going inside the tower here. So this is absolutely safe and massive. So no need for bricks from my stock. The tower here is finished, some detailing and floor, and this here is finished, and the entrance. So this was a cool building step. Took us much further, and step 9 will close this gap here, and then I believe 11 and 12 will do the same on the other side. So after building step 12, the first floor should be finished. We will see. Here we have the pieces for 10, 3 of the cylinders here, some smaller panels, 2 of the bigger form pieces here, round plates, half round plates, a nice 6 stud stitch in dark blue, and some small stuff here. I love this big round tiles here. The rest are just some plates. And now we close the gap here. Next are 2 cylinders here and a round plate and these jumper plates. And if you're wondering why there's a thin line around it, that's so they look different than the Lego piece, and Lego has still here the rights for, so they changed the look a little bit and Lego can do nothing about it. Okay, we built the wall here, and I love these lion heads. I have plenty of them in tan for a custom build I designed in Studio or Stud.io Studio, the software, and the building is finished and I have half of the pieces, but it will be next year when I finish it or start to building it. But I love these. The only thing is they are a little bit darker than the light bluish gray, but you only see the... You don't see this really, or do you? But for me it doesn't matter. So, resume, my thoughts for 9 and 10. Nice. Here we had another cylinder. At the end of the other side there is a 6x6 or 5x6 panel. Then we have this little tower, and this is nicely built. That's a really cool building technique to do this. It makes a lot of fun. And here our dark blue dishes and the cones. And here we got the structure, the great round tiles, the quarter round tiles. That's nice. There's a lot of progress today for 2 building steps, really a lot. Absolutely cool what I made progress today. And I'm excited for tomorrow, for the other section there. The little pity is that the gray is not the same from the panels and this here. It's a little bit, these are a little bit darker, but it makes it no really difference. And what would be really nice is the whole walls here were made of masonry bricks. That would look awesome. But that's for somebody who has enough time and money. 100 of these masonry bricks cost $5 or $6, I believe. So 6 cents per masonry brick. And if you want to have all walls in masonry optic look, then just order 1,000 of them for $60, and you can make the whole castle out of masonry bricks, and that would look astonishing cool. But so far everything is right. For me today is finished. It's beginning, or it's getting dark. So tomorrow I make 11 and 12, and you see me in a few seconds. So for me, a new day, and the parts are looking that they are the same as in 10. Here for the tower, this wall, and this here. To put it there are nearly the same. We will see. Okay, could not be the same because this here is not round like this, but perhaps the tower and a part of the wall, we will see. We have the same cylinders, a lot of panels. Here the castle pieces and some plates. And yes, so it's much easier for me to show it to you. Like expected, the tower grows a little bit and the wall, 2 lion heads. And from inside there are 3 new shields with 3 stickers. All 5 stickers for the shields are now gone. I have only the watch I didn't use in part 1. So next is here the crown of the tower, and it's realized this way. Now there comes a layer of plates and tiles, and then jumper plates and plates, and then I show it the next step to you for taking these 8 pieces I built now. That's okay. Nice building technique and looks good. The next step here is 4 of these units with the brackets, the red ones, and 4 of these. Then we have the next layer, some plates over there, and then 2 castle pieces, and then the second tower here is finished too. So 11 is finished, and we build wall tower. It's the same as the other side, same building techniques. It's not totally symmetrical, but mirrored symmetrical. Is this possible, mirrored symmetrical? You know what I mean. So building step 12, I believe, will here close the wall and perhaps finish this here before building the next layer here of plates for the second floor of this nice castle. So the pieces for 12 cylinders and panels, finish the wall, and here get a little bit higher, this tower part here. Then we build this here again, and it looks like the next tower, perhaps the main one over here. I don't know, we'll see. It's for here. It will not be this, it will be one of them. Okay. So tower, wall, same here as everywhere. The big quarter tiles and these two pieces here with starting pillars and two tiles to clip it in. That's solid, good construction, and looks, now all the walls are on the set. That looks pretty amazing. And the parts I have there will be for one here tower or there. We will see a round one. It's only for one tower, the pieces. And then we are through with number 12. Good speed. Oh, step 12 is done. And we got all the walls, 3 little towers. This one is built a little bit different than the others. And here the entrance. I believe this is the back entrance, or is this the main entrance? And this is the back entrance. I don't know. Perhaps we will discover that in our future building steps, but I believe it doesn't matter at all. So let's go to 13, and I believe we will build 2 towers here and another round one here. So all the parts are finished with the walls outside here. It's great. So 13 is lying ahead of me. A lot of plates, and this will 2 quarter round towers. Okay, what do you hear in the background are my children. I have to open the door for them. Bye bye. Here is the next tower. What interesting is in the instruction that here is a dark bluish instead of light bluish gray, and here is a light bluish gray, dark bluish gray panel instead of a white one. When I built this, I thought, oh, only 7. They give me a wrong color, white, dark bluish gray. Then I searched in the cellar. I had no white panel in this form, so I inserted the dark bluish gray. And then I looked again in the instructions, and I see it was on purpose. Okay. So don't do the same mistake as I did. So I have parts here for, oh man, it will be the same building technique as this here. Okay. When you have done 24 times the same, it's going to be boring. So the towers are all finished. 2 identical and the other 4 are each different. So we have now nearly 4,000 parts here. 12 building steps, 13 is lying ahead of us. This is the rest of 12. And if you want a really big castle, so then 2 of this, and then you have 64 on 128 studs. That was pretty impressive for building Winterfell or something like this. So last pieces together are here. This little, oh, what's it called in English? Oh man. Brunnen auf Englisch. Fountain. I knew it normally. Okay, doesn't matter. This little nice with the Frog King fairy tale. And normally there should be a minifig on top, but I only have this part to assemble it. The other parts I don't have at the moment. Perhaps they are in one of the next bags. We will see. This was building step 12. And we already have a nice castle. So building step 14. And oh man, this is just only a big tree, perhaps some rocks and green stuff. Okay, it has to be done. So the garden workers were here. Flowers, flowers, flowers. More flowers. And some rocks to give it more a natural look, that this is really actual on a beach with stone. Not only a sand beach, here, and green plants and flowers. Okay, and a lot more flowers are waiting for me. Yippee! So some more rocks there. And a little bit more sand, and then a tree. It's not easy to rebuild this tree like in the instructions, so just build your own tree. This is perhaps 80% or something like it should be, but it's a tree, it doesn't matter. Most important thing, looks like a tree, and it does. Not a really nice one, but a tree. And the boring planting step 14 is finished. Some more plants and another tree and more rocks. So building step 14 is a ambient, stylish building step decoration. It's okay. I have better trees in the cellar from a Chinese manufacturer. They are a little bit bigger. Perhaps I will change them. We will see. Okay, so for me today, 4 building steps. And this was much progress for today. So 2 more building steps tomorrow, and then this video is over. A new lovely day, and it's going further here with building the castle. A lot of blades are building step 15. Then the blades are getting smaller, and then they are changing into tiles. So the plan is, I believe, rebuild the second floor and tile it. And my lovely viewers told me this is not a design mistake. I did a mistake. So thank you. I will change this instantly. haven't looked wrong or have looked wrong in the instructions. Sometimes this could happen. Okay, thank you, my viewers. And 15 starts. So the start of 15 is building a base plate for the second floor with a lot of 2 by something and 1 by something bricks underneath. And like this, did you see this? There are 2 16 by 16 plates, and they are a little bit, the color is brighter. You see it here? You can definitely see the 16 by 16, and you see it here. You can definitely see the 16 by 16. They are a little bit brighter in the tan or dark tan, but that's not really an issue because they are laying a lot of tiles in front of me, and they will cover most of this floor. So who cares? So 15 is done, and it's really only the floor here. From underneath nothing has changed, and from here nearly everywhere is a second layer of tiles or plates. Sometimes a fourth layer like here. And so this is pretty sturdy and nearly straight. A little bit, it bends here a little bit. But when you click it on the jumper plates there, then it must be no problem. I hope so. We will see. In the instructions it's not easy to see if these 2 jumper plates are brown or dark red, but I had only brown, so I used them here because there are no red ones in the set, or at least not in this building step. But brown and red looks nearly the same in the instructions, but you see it on the pieces you use, which color must be which. And we have a section tiling of these second floor. We will see which fairy tale in which room. I don't know all the fairy tales. I'm a lucky guy, I don't have to read fairy tales to my children. Here's lying 16 ahead of me, some octagon plates, normal plates, these wall elements, bricks, plates, tiles, shields, and this could be for the mirror, and some smaller pieces, modified bricks, brackets, modified plates, and so on. Okay. Last one of in the video number 1 I told you there's a mistake in the instructions and a missing stone. The stone was in the building step before, so I had the stone. There's still the mistake in the instructions that makes nothing, but the pieces are there. So we only have the missing figure here on our fountain, but perhaps in one of the next building steps the missing pieces are there. Who knows? We will see. So let's build the first room on our new floor. Start of 16, we don't need a plate at the moment. We start building this structure here with this white octagon 10 by 10 plate and one of these bigger form pieces there. Modified studs for decoration. That's a good construction, you see. This is well made and stable, and yeah, we'll see where to place it on the plate there. That's okay. Still a lot of pieces. This is the remaining stuff, and we put together what it's meant to be together. They are coming the stairs from the ground floor, and then this is meant to be laying in there. Perhaps this. We will see how I do this in the end. And so 16 is done. There are these parts over, but I believe they were in this big package 16, but perhaps they are 17, 18, 19, who knows? And we got so far here. The wall, 2 chairs, a bed, another chair, and a dresser or dress up table, I don't know the English term for that, sorry. A mirror sticker would be nice here. Flower pot and a telephone. And so we are at the end of part 2 of building here our fabulous big Disney castle from Mould King. And in the second part we came really, really far. All the walls of the ground floor are finished. We got trees, a fountain. Really big progress in this part of the video. Building step 9 to 16. And in the last and third part of building and assembling this here, we are going to build 17 to 26, obviously. And then there will be a fourth video, a review video, so this is really too massive for only 2 or 3 videos. This is too big, way too big. Okay, I had a lot of fun. I hope you had some fun too, watching me building this enormous, gigantic Lego set or brick set, self-adjusting brick set. That's a stupid name. Okay. So we call it just a brick set. I hope you see us in part 3 of the assembly. Have fun. I have. I'm Frank. Bye bye.